secret world buried under the vast Taklamacan desert. We know this is the desert over the Himalayas and in China that Alexander the Great visited. He lost a third of his warriors there. He wanted to go there because he needed to get a weapon supposedly given to him by an extraterrestrial or Atlantean, what we would call the lightning of Zeus. So what is hidden in the Taklamacan desert? Taklamacan means you go in but you don't come out. Ancient people believed that there was no way out once you entered this place. A very long time ago, there were houses and temples here. Today, everything is buried under the sand. Precious ancient relics are hidden deep under the Sea of Death here, or the Taklamacan Desert. Archaeologists are beginning to discover some of the secrets that have been hidden in this mysterious region. Still, it seems we are only scratching the surface, and only time will tell what more wonders are waiting to be unraveled. The Taklamacan Desert is the largest in China. It's also considered the world's second largest shifting sand desert, covering an area of over 33,700 square kilometers. That's over 13,000 square miles. In the Uyghur language, Taklamacan means you can get into it, but you can never get out. That is why the desert is also called the Sea of Death. The desert is very significant to the people in this region. According to an ancient legend, a powerful supernatural being once a long time ago saw the people in this area and thought he could help them by using the two magic objects in his possession, namely the golden axe and the golden key. He gave his golden axe to Kazakh, so they split the mountain Altai and delivered water from the mountain into the fields. Then the supernatural being planned to give the golden key to the Uyghur so that they could open the door of the treasure house of the Tarim Basin, but unfortunately his youngest daughter lost the key. It angered him so much that he held her captive in the Tarim Basin and thus formed the Taklamacan Desert. In more modern times, historians learned that the Taklamacan Desert played a vital business role. There are oases located on two routes around the desert that served as important trading spots on the so-called Silk Road. All of the precious goods crossing this area, silk was perhaps the most remarkable for the people of the West. In 1896, Swedish explorer Sven Hedin made a surprising discovery at the oasis town Dandan Oilik, the houses with ivory. Translated, today an abandoned historic oasis town and Buddhist site in the Taklamacan Desert of China. In an interview with English People Daily, Zhang Yuzhong, former deputy director of Xinjiang Archaeology Research Institute, explained that in the past, experts in China and abroad had believed there was no trace of humans in the desert, but Sven Hedin found many remains of houses. Then Oral Stein, pioneer of the Silk Road, stayed there for 2 weeks, found the remains of another 18 residential houses, and identified some temples. He also found documents from the Tang and Han dynasties of China. In 1900, Hedin once again visited the Taklamacan. In this expedition, he found the ruins of the ancient city of Lulan, buried under the sand, the capital of the Lulan kingdom, which dates back even further than Dandan Oilik. These two discoveries, Dandan Oilik and Lulan, are signature archaeological events in Xinjiang. And in 1910, 10 years after Lulan was found, a local hunter discovered a tomb near a creek 175 kilometers from Lulan. It was named the Creek Tomb. The tomb, built with more than 100 wooden poles, was erected on a dune. It's regarded as one of the most intriguing mysteries of ancient Asian civilization. It belongs to the early Bronze Age, whose history in Xinjiang goes back to 4,000 years ago. Half a century later, in 1979, a female corpse dating back nearly 4,000 years was discovered in Lulan. The corpse was well preserved and nicknamed the Beauty of Lulan. In 1995, Ancient brocade appraised as made in Sichuan province during the Han Dynasty was found in Nihia ruin in the south of Taklamacan desert. It became one of the top archaeological finds that year. Then in 2003, another well-kept female corpse was found during a dig at the Creek tomb, also estimated at over 4,000 years old. The corpse still had beautiful facial features, thick eyelashes, and a visible smile. Her beauty once again stunned the whole world. 24 years after the discovery of Lulan Beauty, a funeral system involving reproduction worship was also revealed. Who inhabited this region, and what contact did they have with the European continent? In the late 1980s, several well-preserved mummies were discovered in the Taklamacan desert. The perfectly well-preserved mummies are estimated to be at least 3,000 years old. The corpses reveal that the people had long reddish blonde hair and European features and did not appear to be the ancestors of modern-day Chinese people. And let's remember that Alexander the Great had red hair and blue eyes. And Genghis Khan had blue eyes and red hair. Now, yes, I did a few weeks ago post a video of that. Now, European features did not appear to be the ancestors of modern-day Chinese people. Archaeologists now think they may have been the citizens of an ancient civilization that existed at the crossroads between China and Europe. It would seem an entire secret ancient world is hidden beneath the sand. What more surprising discoveries will archaeologists encounter at this dangerous and mysterious place? This is written by A. Sutherland, Ancient Pages, and it's on Message to Eagle. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.